Hi, my loves. It's Elise with Wild Moon Woman, and I am doing a super impromptu review on the Sacred Creators Oracle by Chris Ann. She is on Instagram as Pixie Curio. That's Pixiecurio. And I have been working with this deck for, I want to say like a month now, I think. And I am just in love with it. It is endlessly amazing and good. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. I had been planning on doing a review anyways, but I'm like right here doing my weekly reading and journaling and reading this amazing book for the card that I got this week, which was Fearless Expression. And I thought, oh my God, I'm just going to make a video right now. So we will dig into this book in a second, but let's just go through the cards. First of all, they are gilded in gold. This is the same kind of gold gilding that's on the Star Child Akashic. So it's like more of a matte gold. It's really pretty. These are the gorgeous backings. The cardstock is really thick and nice. So these cards are going to stand up to the test of time. The finish is, you can see that there's like no sheen, no gloss. It feels very smooth. It's like smoother feeling than the Wild Unknown a little bit. It's just like all around a sensory freaking delight to touch and work with this deck. It is so beautiful. So there are 62 cards, and they're not in order, obviously, because I've just been working with it. But they all have a simple symbol and the number at the bottom and the phrase of the card. And each of the symbols are different. I love the design of this deck. It is just so gorgeous. And not to mention the colors, like the colors. Oh my God, the colors. It's very uplifting and empowering. The little symbols that are on the card often give you more insight as to what the card is about. Like this one, we see a road, you know, a journey. This one, we have the Vesica Pisces and some waves. So there is a lot to go on for it being a very simple deck, and I love its simplicity. The phrases are unique, and they're not just like your standard oracle type messages. It is designed for creators and for artists, entrepreneurs, things like that. But, you know, in my heart, we're all creators, we're all artists, just in different ways. And I have used this deck for every type of reading. And I don't feel like you can only use it if you're like an entrepreneur or you're starting a project or something like that. I feel like it's really good for any kind of reading. It's just like a soul empowerment deck. It does talk at times about money and creating things and how to reach, you know, how to reach your target audience and things like that. It's just, there's like 4 element cards: creator, fire, creator, air, creator, earth, creator, water. It's just so good. So, oh, also, the first 22 cards are based on the major arcana, and then the rest of the 62 cards are more like oracle cards. So this is number 3, so it's the same numbering as the major arcana. So this is the Empress. So that also adds a whole nother layer to it. This is the Chariot. Choose who you are becoming. Aren't these beautiful? I just love them. So yeah, the ones of the major arcana, this is the Hierophant. They go along really well with the traditional symbolism of the major arcana. So this is light in the unexpected. This is the Tower. Isn't that awesome? Overrate your intuition would be the High Priestess. The distraction of shiny things is the Devil. How perfect is it? So This is Temperance. This is the Emperor. This is the Moon. This is the Hermit. This is the Death card. So it's just gorgeous. I mean, truly. I don't know how many times I can say that. Look at it. This is the Sun. This is Strength. So yeah, I love using it for projects. Obviously, it's designed for that, but I also just love using it for the energy of the day, or like, how can I shift my state of being right now? Or what do I need to know today? You know what I mean? Just like, it's so good for any of that. And now we have to look at the book, because the book is really such an integral part of this. I mean, you can read this intuitively for sure. Sorry, I guess my finger and hand has been in the camera. You can read this intuitively for sure, but the book adds so much to it. She has spent so much time developing each of these cards and the meanings, and it's just so juicy. So let's just go through it. Here we have all the cards. It's just beautifully designed. It's so pretty, so aesthetically pleasing, like every single bit of this. The box too, it's not right here, but it's hard, it's big, it's like a really nice box. Talks about how to work with the deck. It has a few spreads that are more about like creativity and business. So, I mean, specifically if you want it for that, yeah, it's amazing. I like this one too. What do I need to remember today? What's blocking flow? What can I use to find my flow? And then we have an abundance spread, a 3x3 focus forecast, epic mission spread, soul journey like wildfire, client calling resonance and the waves of energetic potential, and the money energetic spread. And then you go right into the messages, which, oh my God, it's so awesome. First of all, just the essential meanings. Like, you get such more depth into the cards from these keywords. And then the self-care message is actually, like, if you were to use reversals, this would be like the reverse message. And it's not that there's something, you know, wrong or blocked. It's just, you know, this is like, you need to add more self-care in this way. So just this section alone is so meaty and gorgeous. Then there is the creator message. Talks about what the card, you know, is about. And then she always talks about how you can like integrate it into your business or your projects or your life in general. And then she has dive in and journal prompts. And for the major arcana ones, she also has the tarot correspondence in there. So she has some tarot or some journal prompts, which are amazing. Even if I don't like journaling, I'm not big on journaling that much. So I'll just read the questions and just think about them in my head usually. So the whole book goes through like that, and it's just so gorgeous. Like, there's like highlighted areas that are quotes, you know, that are ideas that are bigger so that you can focus on them. It's written in such an empowering way. In a way that's not like condescending. It's not too fluffy. It's not too sweet. It's not all love and light. It's reality. it asks you to look at stuff like this one. This is a perfect time for looking at your own shadows and delving into the unknown. What things about yourself need to be changed? What old wounds still linger that are negatively affecting your situation? It's just like really grounded and great and useful for actual change, for actual self-improvement. It's not one of those decks that's just going to tell you that everything's fine and, you know, the universe has your back and blah, blah, blah. Not that there's anything wrong with those, but this one, it's just so practical and it feels so, I don't know, it just feels so valuable in actually creating change. So I've just been impacted by it so much. Every time I open it up to look at a card meaning, I'm just blown away by how it's written, like totally blown away. And this one, like this is the image and word phrase on the card, fill your cup with sacred giggles. So you could get a lot from that. But then when you come in here and read the keywords, it's like a whole other dimension of that card as well. So there's a lot in here to glean. I feel like I keep saying the same things over and over again. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's one of those decks that you can grow with and that can really impact your life in practical, life-changing ways. So I highly, highly recommend this. If you have been on the fence about it or haven't even heard of it, like it's so, so, so good. And it's one that I'm going to be definitely using a lot this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.